Welcome back, hockey fans. I'm your host, Billy Brandlow, with my cameraman, Josh Keck, and we're just about ready to roll here. It's the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins coming in here to Morris to take on the Pembina Valley Twisters as we come to the end of the campaign. Game number 45 for both of these teams here. Twins currently sitting 6th in the playoffs and race and trying to hold that in the standings. Meanwhile, the Twisters have had second locked up for a long time, and they'll get some new look at some of their APs in this one, as they have a couple of them starting here tonight. And we're just waiting here for the Zamboni to do the final lap as the players get ready to start to take the ice. Meanwhile, with that, we'll look at how these teams have matched up against each other over the course of the season. So far in the series that all started on October 27th, it was a 5-1 Twins win at home. Then the Twisters got the better of them in overtime in the second meeting back on November 26th. Then crossing into the new year, the Twisters were able to get the offense going, beating them 5-3. The Twins in Fort Garry. And the Twins got the better of them on February 3rd with a 3-2 shootout win. So you can see very back and forth how that season series has gone. Twins come in winners of their last two with a 10-5 win against the Jets, which sealed the Jets' fate in 9th place. As the Twisters here take the ice, led by Jack Martin, and he gets his first Junior A start in this one. So as I said, the Twins coming off of winners of their last 3 of 5. Meanwhile, the Twisters haven't fared so well. They've only won 1 game of their last 5. And like I said, though, a lot of APs playing in there with the season wrapped up already for them. So they come in on a 3-game skid, and you can watch those last 3 games all here on our YouTube channel. As the Twisters are out there waiting for the Twins to the face, and as we talk about, Jack Martin getting the start here. His first MMJHL start, and he'll have a tough one to go against here, facing these Twins, who they are pretty hot when it comes to scoring in the year. Is their goals for against per game, or their goals for per game, comes in at 4 goals, which is second best in the league. So they are a high scoring team. With that though, they do let up a fair bit of goals, with their goals against average per game being at 3.89, which is only 8th in the league. Meanwhile, your starter goaltender for the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins, Alex Paul, is getting the start. He's 10-4 in the year with no overtime or shootout losses. His goals against average is 2.72, save percentage of .903. He has 3 shutouts on the year, and you got to be pretty happy about that. And so he's had himself a decent year, and they're ready here for O Canada. And we'll be with you shortly following.
Fort Garry Twins and your Pembina Valley Twisters. Now this time, may you please rise if you're able, and kindly remove your headwear for the playing of our national anthem.
And as we get ready here for puck drop, your starters in this one. For the Pembina Valley Twisters, they got Riley Gertzen out there with Cody Clark, along with Brett Bergman and Jacob Carrolls and Kalen Russell at the lines. Meanwhile, for the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins, their starters that they have out there on the ice, they got Sloan Tremblay, they got Nick Gabberto, along with Tazio Canlafone and also Sam Minetti at the lines, and along with Nathan Cook off the draw, picked up here by the Twisters, and they'll control off the start and play that into the zone. Controlled by Minetti, and he leads the Twins here in offensive scoring of the defenseman. He'll pass it across to Gabello. He'll leave that on there. Quick shot, and that'll be gloved in. Held on by Jack Martin as he gets his first MMJHL taste of play. And off the draw, Twins controlling here. Quick shot in tight. Martin holds on for the whistle on that opportunity there from Canaflone. And off the draw, loose puck, Twisters control and try and get some offensive pressure. And Cockley, he'll play that ahead forward, picked up by Van Dynes for the Twisters. Up to Collette. He'll play that along to Alex Van Dynes and in off the stick of Cockley. Cockley, he tries to get it up to Salone. Tremblay won't quite make it to him as the Twisters take a quick shot going the other way and just wide the net. Gabberto picks it up. And here come the Twins out of their own zone, working on the near side. And Canflone brings it behind the net, gets taken down. And the Twisters continue on play up the far side. They work it just enough to Max Collette. He'll fork it into the zone and give chase with Alex Van Dynes as the rest of the Twisters team will go for a change. And Twins lost control of the puck there against the referee. And still now trying to pick it up. Long stretch pass and the Twisters cut that. Quick shot there on net from Paulette and that won't go. Mark Paulette with the puck. Looking. Center side, and that's going to be intercepted. Not much he could do there. And Gerskinski, he'll work it the other way. We'll have the top scorers here on the Twins. Meanwhile, Jacob Carrolls, he'll play that across. And Paulette picks it up at the center ice logo and plays it in. 2 minutes gone into this one. Here's an opportunity for the Twisters in front. Jumps up, and Pauls holds on for a whistle. And not too much playing here for the Twisters. Meanwhile, the Twins trying to hold their sixth position here in the standings as they work it here into the zone by Headland. And going to play that out. Bounce dangerously in front was Martin. And getting it over there is Orchard. Ryan Orchard now working it ahead forward. And there comes Carrolls walking in. Shot, rebound, just wide. Carrolls picks it up. Sander Carrolls with the puck. And he'll work it behind the net into the slot. And fanning on that opportunity is Cohen Thomas. And Voth will work it the other way here for the Twins. And right into the skates there of Neufeld. And he can't do anything with it. And that shot hits the roof by the Twisters, bringing a stoppage in play at 17-16. And off the draw, Carrolls has shot through traffic, and that doesn't quite make it all the way through. Friesen to work it out, and Jacob Carrolls will just send it right back in. As the Twins push ahead. That comes all the way down past Carrolls, and Martin will leave it. Twisters work it up on the far side off a couple sticks. Johnson picks it up and looks for the pass out. Clark intercepts that one and plays it right back in. He's out there along with Joliker, and Joliker again breaks off that pass to Friesen. Now Friesen picks it up and picked up by Bergman. Bergman on the near side puts it ahead forward to Clark. And Clark just plays it in at the line, and him and Joliker go for a change as Bergman applies pressure. And almost working there for him. Meanwhile, going the other way, Flood works it up to Friesen. Friesen plays it in. And a little bit of a miscue there behind the Twisters' net. Now the Twisters control with possession as they work ahead ice, bouncing off the hit. That loose puck picked up by Tremblay. Sloan Tremblay walking in, can't get a shot away. On the near side, Twisters, they'll just clear it out. Off a couple of sticks. And Martin plays it on to Russell. Twisters again, cross ice here and out of the zone. Collette, bad turnover. Tremblay, and a great play there by Kalen Russell, breaking it up with the back check. As the Twisters again turn it over. This time Minetti walking in, looking, leaves it on Gilberto, and a save made on that opportunity there from the 18. As the Twins trying to get something going here in the offensive zone. There's a slap shot from the point. Doesn't get through traffic. Friendly fire. It looked like Tremblay blocked that. He got a shot away again. It didn't get through. And chasing down after that puck. Picking it up now. And going the other way is the Twins as they walk into the zone and firing right away. And this time Martin holding on again for a whistle. So 5 minutes almost into this one. Shots are 4-2. Twins doubling up the Twisters. We're not up at 0. And off the draw, quick shot, they score. And it's the Twins getting the back of the net first, and finding the back of the net on that one was David Blashaw. So Blashaw gets the goal from the assist on Dean Gorzinski. And here's a look at the replay. And Gorzinski wins the draw right to Blashaw, and just a quick shot, top shelf. Twins lead by 1 goal exactly at 5 minutes. Bouncing puck over the stick of Sutherland. And Penner, long pass, bouncing puck, and the Twisters are offside as Gertzen scoops it up. So that brings a stoppage here with 14:41. And there's another quick shot. This time Martin has the save. So Blashaw gets his goal, his 19th of the year, brings him up to 41 points. That's 4th in Twins scoring. Meanwhile, Dean Gorzinski gets his 56th assist of the year, bringing him to 73 points. He leads the Twins in scoring. Picking up that puck again, centering it. This time the Twisters got some active sticks in the lanes and trying to go the other way. Orchard, he'll work it to Cohen Thomas. Cohen Thomas walks in, fire save made. Rebound, and Xander Carrolls couldn't knock it home on the back end. Instead, he circles around, got to Jacob Carrolls. And now it got turned over, and the Twins get it out of there. Cohen Thomas picks it up again. Here it goes from the other side. Save made. Loose puck picked up now here by Neufeld. They'll work it ahead forward. Pass comes all the way across, and the Twins get it out. And here's an opportunity for Voth on the far side. He'll leave it back. And Jacob Carrolls takes the threat out with that, and that'll bring a stoppage in play. And there's the hit as Voth plays it across, and Carrolls takes away the shooting opportunity. And in on the draw, Twisters win off the draw. Wood picks up the puck. And he'll just play it back the other way. Twisters push it ahead forward off a couple sticks. And that'll just get played right in. Mark will play it to the side. Then another shot and a save made. An opportunity from Canoe. Matthews, Canoe, and Friesen again out there on the draws. That's won by Collette and his line out there for the Twisters. And on the near side, Van Dynes, he'll play it in. As both Van Dynes are out there, along with Colton Weeb, another one of the APs for the Twisters, getting some more playing action. As Kyle Van Dynes plays it in. Picked up by Minetti. Minetti from behind his net. He'll work it ahead forward to Friesen, and Friesen plays it in before going for a change. Twisters come out with the puck from behind their safety of their own goal. And off a couple sticks, Van Dynes will pick it up off his stick, though he couldn't exactly play it. And Garry will get it out of there. Twins on the push, walking in, there's a quick shot. And that goes out of play on the opportunity by Kane Flown. Van Dynes will go to the bench, and Kills will come on for the Twisters. And off the draw, a quick shot, and saved by Martin Lewis on the rebound, and the Twins find the back of the net. And the Twins take an early 2-goal lead here with 8:39 into this frame. There's a quick look at the replay, and they win the draw. There's a quick shot, and knocked into the back of the net there by Tazo Kane Floyd. And we'll get you with the assist on there. Jacob Carrolls works it up. And all the way down, icing nullified. Going to pick that up is Xander Carrolls. Xander Carrolls jamming at it in tight. And here go the Twins going the other way. Livingston walking in. And he'll play it across, shot, they score. And just like that, it's another goal for the Twins. This time finding the back of the net is Ethan Gibson. With the assist from Garskinsky. And trying to find the other guy there on the assist. There's the replay. And that's Hunter Livingstone on the third assist. Twisters, meanwhile, trying to get something going in the offensive zone, as they find themselves down here by 3 early on in a matter of seconds. Working it up on the near side. Chalker fighting for that with Gorskinsky. Still looking at it as they continue to try and work it out. Now it's picked up, and walking in is Gorskinsky. Looking, it waits, circles back, tries to set something up. He's 2 points right tonight. Gibson picks it up. Here's a goal. Back to the line and across. And there's a shot there by the Twins, and Caligari can't get it decently on net, and Pollicher goes the other way. He hits the ice. Bergman picks it up, and I don't know if it was offside is what they're going to call. I didn't think the back referee would be calling a penalty on that. That'd be a weak call. So 11:05 on the clock here. We haven't had an update on the scoring. I'll give you one here. If we don't get one by the next whistle, I'll try and get you one as Max Collette works it back to Van Dynes, and Penner plays it in. Trying to work it to Collette. And Collette, he falls down there near the boards. Still working at it. There's a quick shot. Save made. Still fighting at it. Trying to work it out of there, and the Twins put it behind. Van Dynes looking. He centers as a shot through traffic, and that won't go for the Twisters. Voth gets it out of there. There's another shot by the Twisters, loose in front. And a whistle there as it's held on by Pauls. Twisters control off the draw, back to the point. Waiting, and Carroll's this shot gets blocked. Russell picks it up. He'll play it up to Friesen. Off a couple sticks. Twisters work around the defensive zone, get it out to Paulette, and just couldn't reach him. He picks it up. He'll play it to Friesen and into the zone. Jacob Carroll scooping that one up. Pressure by Canoe. And Russell just forks that behind him, away from harm's way as we're in the back half of the opening frame. Paulette. He gets it out of there. And Manetti stops that and tries to play to Friesen a little bit off the mark. As it's still jamming at it. And a save there on that one by Martin. Come all the way down the ice, icing waved. Coakley picks it up and he'll play it up to Canoe. Canoe and off the stick of Friesen all the way down the ice. Icing nullified as Wood picks it up right before the goal line and looks the other way. Brock Wood making his way through traffic. Puck comes off his stick and he'll just fork it in. And couldn't get past Manetti, who was right there a couple steps in front of him. Sutherland now. He'll play it ahead to Paulette. Here comes Paulette on the near side. Looking and firing off the stick of Canoe. And again, the Twins clear the zone. Twisters, they play that ahead through traffic. And Sam Manetti picks it up. Long stretch past it to Gilberto. Gilberto has it knocked off his stick, and he'll go back and fight with Orchard for the puck. Tremblay will pick it up for him. And Tremblay a little bit off on his pass. Now Manetti with his long stick reaches out, gets the puck, gets taken down too. It's going to be a penalty. First power play of the night is going to come here to this team who's been pretty hot in the goal scoring, and that's the Twins. Here's a look at the replay of the tripping call as Ryan Orchard will go for the box for the 2 minutes on the trip. Time of the penalty will be 11:33. And with that, we got a quick look here at the power play. That's fifth in the league at 16.1% for the Twins as the Twisters clear it right away. And the Twisters penalty kill, also just like the Twins power play, we're in the center of the league at half with 83.1%. Both are fifth best in the league. Skating up now over the line, Bergman. Goes on for Van Dynes. Fire save made. Clark was in there right away. So an opportunity here for the Twisters. Short-handed as they come in. Xander Kills gets set in for the offensive zone draw down by a man, and Manetti picks it up. Manetti, he'll work it up off a couple sticks. And Carroll's plays it right back. Twisters play it again across defensively before the long clear down the ice. And Pauls is going to hold on with Xander Carroll's chasing him down. And with that, we'll give you an update on the Twins scoring here. Add Sloan Tremblay with the assist on that second goal. And off the draw. Voth with it. He plays it up to Cafone. Cafone now here, he works it up on the near side. Headland walks in. He makes it through traffic. They work it back to Balshaw. He'll play it on. Balshaw gets it right back. Shot through traffic. That gets blocked. Another shot save made. Rebound. The Twins can't put it home. Balshaw picks it up. He started the scoring off for the Twins. He'll play it across to the 24, working it, trying to get back to Balshaw in front for Voth. Save made and spinning all around, and that one was Martin, and he kept the puck out of the net. And they cleared all the way out with 6:45 and counting, 15 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Giberson plays it ahead forward, and they clear it out. And they clear it out, trying to get to Balshaw. Picked up by Thomas. And it's played ahead forward. Twisters can't do anything. It's Carroll's with the puck. Working with it. Twisters trying to set something up now here as the man advantage has expired for the Twins. And there's a shot, and that won't go. Another shot through traffic, and it won't go. Trying to clear it out. Van Dynes plays it ahead, and the opportunity there for the Twisters won't go. Back to the point. There's a shot just on net, and holding on for the whistle is the Twins. Set here, right for the puck drop. Quick shot there by the Twisters, and that doesn't make it on net. And that gets cleared all the way down the ice. Van Dynes now, he'll play it along. 5:30 to go. And Weed plays it in. That loose puck there. Now the Twisters controlling. Van Dynes, he'll work it back to the point. And Wood plays across for Russell, just onside. That was close. Meanwhile, working with it. Twins, they played ahead forward. And all the way down the ice, where it's picked up by Wood. And the Twins, again, they just played in on the delayed offside with under 5 to go. Twisters work it out. And all the way down the ice, icing nullified thanks to the rush of Brett Bergman. And fighting for that puck. It's picked up. Long stretch pass for the Twins, and that comes all the way down the ice. And this time again, not icing here as it's again going to be scooped up. This time by Neufeld, and he'll work it ahead. His pass to Headline's a little bit off. As the Twisters continue to work it this time all the way down the ice. And a couple of Twisters hit the ice. Meanwhile, Twisters hold the puck in the zone. Bergman gets knocked down by a couple of bodies. Voth tries to go the other way. He'll play it to Headland, and here comes Headland all alone with a couple of Twisters, and that gets fired into the net, bring a stoppage in play. And up the draw. Balshaw with it, goes backhand and just behind the net, trying to get his second of the night. Livingstone, his shot gets blocked. And Russell, he'll work it to Paulette, and that's going to be an icing a little bit off. No, and they wave it off. A hard rush by the Twisters. And there's a quick shot. And what a save on that opportunity by Pauls, keeping the Twisters at bay. There's the rush, just getting the angle there. Nullifying the icing and giving the Twisters a prime scoring opportunity. But as we've seen tonight, Alex Pauls has had the answer for them time and time again. 3:37 on the clock. Shots are 16-12 in favor of the Twins, leading 3-0 here in the first. Russell. And that gets gloved ahead by Tremblay. Played now by Sutherland to negate the hand pass. Played across by the Twisters behind the net, and they're just going to play it right back. Twisters work it out of their zone. Long stretch pass that comes all the way down the ice on net, and again, Paulette outbeats the icing. I think the puck didn't have enough is what they're going to say. Is I don't think he had it, but They'll continue on playing as Wood plays it in. Livingstone plays it across. And the Twins trying to work it out of the zone. A little bit of friendly fire there as Conflone takes the pass right to the side and Johnson works it out. And trying to get up to Gilberto, gets past him. Twisters off a couple sticks onto Riley Gertzen. Riley Gertzen can't hold on though as he comes in. And there's a firing backhander on that one. Came in with speed from Orchard. Glove down and played in right away by Wood. Orchard picks up the rebound. Works it down low behind the net. Cohen Thomas to give chase on Manetti. And Manetti gets it out of the zone again. Someone looks like they lost a net guard out there again as down center ice is a piece of equipment. Near blue line as Wood plays it aside. And Jacob Carrolls plays the puck behind the net. Long stretch pass, a little bit off for Tremblay. Seeing what he can do, he fires it into the side of the net before dropping his stick and going for a change. And Orchard can't pick that puck up. Manetti outworks him quite handedly there. And the Twisters just play it right in. Xander Carroll's giving chase to scoop it up. Quick shot, whizzes around behind the net. Carroll's, he gets rubbed out by Manetti. And with 95 seconds left, Friesen will be a little bit off on his pass. Twisters will scoop it up, trying to get to Canoe. Twisters on the far side. Stepping out of the defensive zone, and they get rubbed out by in front of the timekeeper. Walking in now here comes Cal Fragani, and he can't get much of it. He'll play it across to Manetti. He'll play it back. And there's a quick shot, Fanning on it. Rebound kicked into the corner. Nice play by Martin. A minute to go. Wraparound won't fall. And now here's the opportunity. Twister is trying to work it the other way. They'll fork that all the way down the ice. And picked up by Van Dynes behind the net. And he'll turn that over to Canoe. And he'll work that up there to the 16 to Matthews. And we got a stoppage in play here with 44.8 seconds on the clock. Shots are 17 to 14. And as they're waiting there for the linesman to clear his visor, off the draw, picked up by the Twins. Loose puck, and there's a skirmish in front. That comes all the way out. Wood giving chase, he'll pick it up, work it to Van Dynes. Puck comes in the zone to Collette. Collette trying to get a late goal here for the Twisters, and they just fan on it as they're under 20 to go. Carroll's jamming at it. And glove down there by Collette. Play it out. And the Twisters send it in, and it's going to be an icing. They're going to call it then. They let the clock run out. We'll see what they do here. They'll probably just leave it. And both teams skate off. So the shots are 17 to 14 in favor of the Fort Garry Twins. They lead 3-0, and we'll be with you on your out-of-town scoreboard here shortly. And meanwhile, as we go over our scoring tonight, David Balshaw started it all off at 5 minutes from Dean Korsinski. Tazo Calfone found the back of the net from Nick Gilberto. And Sloan Tremblay at 7:39. And then 17 seconds after that, Ethan Gibson found the back of the net from Hunter Livingston. And with that, we go here and we look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the MMJHL. All teams finishing off their 45th game of the campaign. And we had some earlier games here that started off with the second period there about to finish in the opening game out in Seven Oaks. And with under a minute to go in the second period, it's the Reals up 1-0 on the Raiders Junior Hockey Club. A big win there for the Reals would be confirming them at third place if you look at the standings, which we'll bring up in a second. Meanwhile, the Express They were able to tie it up against the Canucks, but the Canucks battled back to make it 4-2 in that game. And that's out in St. James. In St. Vital, the Hawks, their 3-1 lead, their 3-0 lead has evaporated, and now it's a 4-3 lead that they look to continue to hold on to. And out in Stonewall, the battle of the two bottom teams playing out there, it's 3-2 for the Jets. And as that one is again just for constellation, as both those teams have already been eliminated from the playoffs. And with that, we'll take a quick look here at the standings here. And the Canucks here, they've wrapped up first place. Twisters have wrapped up second, and Canucks have a chance here for going for 75 points on the year. And like I said, you got a pretty close one though when we got an interesting look here at third place with opportunities for the Reals, the Victorias, and the Hawks. And as you can see, the Reals have the tiebreaker over the Victorias. And they also have it over the Hawks. So very interesting there. And of course, the Hawks and the Victorias are playing each other, as we said. So that will pretty much sum up that game right there. And as we talk about tiebreakers, there the Hawks do have the tiebreaker. So if it did happen where it's an overtime win and they knot up the points and they both tie with 51 points, it would be the Hawks moving up to 4th place and the Vics dropping to 5th. And then as we look here at the bottom 3 here in the playoffs, 6th through 8th, we got the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins in this one who have 47 points. And they also have an opportunity there to catch the Hawks. I think they have the tiebreaker on the Hawks. I'll have to get back to you on that. I'm not quite entirely sure on that. Maybe they don't. I'm not sure on that. I'll have to get back to you on that. And then 7th and 9th we got, or sorry, 7th and 8th we got the Raiders Junior Hockey Club and Transcona, which can surpass them. And Fort Garry, though, does have the tiebreaker on Transcona. So if Transcona were to win, they would just move up to 7th and they'd face the Twisters in the first round. And the Raiders would play the Canucks, and that's how the bottom looks. But if, as we talked about, though, the Raiders can find a win and find themselves ahead of the Twins, and as we talk about looking at the playoffs would start here Friday, it could be this Twins team right back there if the Raiders do come back to beat St. Boniface. They are down 1-0. They got about 20 minutes to go to make that comeback. And before we go anywhere, we'll take a quick look here at the league scores around the league. And Tyron William has basically, you could say, all but taken over in that stats there with 88 points. Meanwhile, Dean Korsinski, as we've talked about, he's tied for second with Peyton Bateman. And as it goes for points-wise, don't know if Bateman has any points yet tonight. He does have, he has 2 goals tonight. So Korsinski is still down behind him, sitting there in 2nd place. And then you got Rubini, who's played amazing. Same with Whiteley, as we talked about them a lot, and Hewing, who we've seen these last couple games. And then right behind them, we got a couple of twisters, Derek Weeb and Merrick DeGrave, and seeing if they can climb the ladder a little bit higher. You also have Cam McDonald, who we saw the other night, sitting there at number 9, and then coming in at number 10 in the top 10 scoring. You got Cale Price with 54 points, as a lot of twisters, Canucks, and Hawks on that list. And with that, I'm your host, Bentley Brenthon, and cameraman Josh Keck, and we'll see you in approximately 8 minutes for the start of the second frame. So there are the little shooters, and with that, as we get ready for the Twisters here to take the ice for the second period here, we'll quickly look at the standings as we were talking here about it before, and about those tiebreakers there. To get back to you on that, it is Charleswood with the tiebreaker over the Twins, so the Twins can't catch them. Meanwhile, Fort Garry, the Twins, Raiders Junior Hockey Club, and Railer Express could all tie with 47 points. And I don't know what the three-way tiebreaker is, but the tiebreakers in between those it's the Twins over the Express. And also the Twins have the tiebreaker on Seven Oaks. But the Express has the tiebreaker over Seven Oaks. So it'll be one of those three teams that the Twisters will face in the playoffs. And we'll have more clarity again for that by Friday and by the end of tonight, looking at how some of the games go. And with that, we'll cut back here to the live action here. Right for the start of the second period here. And it's a 3-0 lead for the Twins as they're waiting for the officials, it looks like here. The only difference, or the only positive here really for the Twisters to take out is they did kill off one penalty, the only penalty of the game. And as we wait for the refs, we can do our scoring recap. As both teams wait here for the draw. And the scoring recap started with 7 minutes on the clock. As they ring, or 5 minutes into the first frame as they ring the horn waiting for the referees. And number 6, David Balshaw started off with his 19th of the year from Dean Gorskinski. And then at 7:39, we had Tazo Canaflone, his 7th of the year, Nick Gilberto and Sloan Tremblay. And 17 seconds following that, Ethan Gibson found his 17th of the campaign in the back of the net from Hunter Livingstone. And with that, the officials are here and we're ready to go. As they get applauded for said take the ice. And with that, a quick update before the start of the period. Out from San Fatal, where the Hawks have started to restore their advantage, and they got another insurance goal. It's now 5-3, and they're hoping that they don't have to use their insurance goal as they did earlier on in the game. Off the draw, and it's won and controlled by the Twins. Monet plays it up via Cockley, correction me. Cockley now with it. And he'll play it across to Tremblay. Played in right away by Xander Carrolls. And still working now here with it in the defensive zone is the Twins as they try and get it out. A couple Twisters bump into each other, and Sam Monet takes it right off the center of the ice. And he'll leave it back, and the Twisters pick that off. They send it all the way down, see if they can get some offensive action. As we've talked about, goals coming at premium for them. Cohen Thomas tries to get it on net. Not much going for him. They're working now along behind the net. Still jamming at it. And that loose puck picked up by the Twins. Twins working all the way down the ice. Picked up by Wood. And a long stretch pass deflected in to the zone. Still nothing going at it. And picked up now here by Gibson. Gibson works it ahead. And behind the net. Jamming out behind the net. Seeing what they can set up. Back to Johnson at the point. And there's a shot net. That will go rebound, and the Twins find the back of the net. It's now 4-0. And that was the number 6 here. Blashaw who started it off. The scoring. And the assist on that there for the Twins going to Colin Garry, as well as the 8 just trying to get that number there for you of Gibson. And off the draw now here. Twisters, they'll work it around. And into the zone, cleared all the way down. 18:20 on the clock, and that'll be an icing. So David Balshaw gets his 20th of the year, his second goal of the game. Francisco Calgary gets the assist, along with Ethan Gibson, his second point. He now has a goal and assist in tonight's game. Jalker, quick shot, he scores! And the Twisters are right back in this one. A quick shot from the point, and he's found the back of the net. And here's a quick look at the replay. And there he just takes it, skates right back, and pots it in. And the Twisters are back into this one with Lucas Joliker getting his first. Twisters now, they work it around. Russell tries to get back to Joliker and didn't quite make it to him. There's another quick opportunity, and that won't go. Still jamming at it. Comes all the way down the ice. And Brett Bergman's got the assist. Meanwhile, the other number 9 gets taken down by Clark as he takes out Neufeld, and he's getting a penalty. And it's interference is the call. Here it is. We'll see how close Neufeld. He had the puck there, and they're going to call that interference, so he did just pass it. There's going to be some fans not too happy about that. Usually, you know, after 2 strides, then you can't hit them, but that's within 2 strides. Power play number 2 for Fort Garry, trying to improve on it. Haven't had much action with it as Martin holds on for the whistle. Off the draw, Twins work it. They play it back to Guilford. And they play across. And correction, there is Jolker's 3rd of the year. And that gets batted down. Twins played across. There's a shot, save made, blocked. Actually, by Cooper Penner on that one. And trying to get that puck out, though Salmonetti just playing strong and holding it. And meanwhile, Twins working it down low. Johnson to the backhand, and having the answers. Having the answer there is Jack Martin. An opportunity from Johnson. There's one of their other opportunities in the big block there from Cooper Thomas. 1:16 remaining on this man advantage, who's had opportunities but haven't done much to help the Twins in their leading ways. Stretch pass, and that won't make it to Balshaw. And played right back in by California. And it's not going to be offside as Voth was at it. Maybe he tagged up. Didn't quite see as I look down my notes. Walking in now here. Headland comes in. Looking. Plays it along. He gets it right back. And the Twisters are able to get it out. And Bergman tries to play it across to Paulette, and he can't. The second time that gets picked off. And a nice play there by Paulette tying up his man. Voth just plays it back to Headland and up to Cal Fawn. And he'll work it ahead forward. Now picked up now, walking in. And Cohen Thomas gets denied on the short-handed opportunity. And here's a quick look at that. As he bats out, they get batted down, and Cohen Thomas picks it up. Didn't see who batted that down for the Twisters. Gets a shot in on net. And a good opportunity there. Short-handed shots disappeared are 2 from the Pembina Valley Twisters, 3 for the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins. They got 27 seconds remaining, a man advantage. 16:02 on the clock in the center frame. And now circling around here with the puck is the Twins. They work it up to Johnson. Johnson, he'll play it across. And Saminetti walks in, waits, and goes behind the net in a dangerous opportunity with the puck before just getting pushed off. And here go the Twisters work it the other way. They got a 3-on-1. Van Dynes takes a shot, picks up his own rebound, and plays it all the way out of the zone, all the way back for Wood as the man advantage has expired. And picked up by Carrolls. Carrolls walks in, fires, save, rebound. Twisters jamming at it. And now the Twins keeper punches on that for a whistle. And there is there's the hit that I was going to show you there as Manet gets laid out behind the play, and the Twisters take the head forward. Sorry about that. Flip to the red screen here. And Paulette skates in on the draw. Doesn't win that one. Played back now here for the Twins and comes all the way out. Twisters trying to avoid a 4-game losing streak heading into the playoffs, a 4-game home losing streak. As that gets held on there for a whistle. Off the draw, Twins with the puck trying to get it out of there, and a little bit of tango, a couple bodies hit the ice. Twins come out of the pile with the puck and work it down by Canoe. And Penner gets cross-checked to the ground trying to play it across, and he'll eventually get to Jacob Carrolls and to Colton Weeb as he tries to work it up to Van Dynes. Penner now with the puck again, playing it ahead forward, kicked in by the Twins. And Canoe, he'll play it ahead. Twins working with it here in the defensive zone. And here walking in come the Twisters. They play it back. Carroll shot through traffic, and that doesn't get through. Kalen Russell scoops that puck up. Russell from around behind the net. 6 gone here in the second. Russell still with the puck and then finally shooting. And Canoe tries to get it out. Jacob Carrolls, he'll shoot it right at Canoe. He'll block that, but Russell's going to beat him there to get the puck as Russell is everywhere skating around there with the puck. As Clark, he'll scoop it up. And Voth will just pick that right off his stick and send it the other way. Jacob Carrolls with the puck behind the net. He'll work it up to Clark. Clark behind him. Now picked up by Bergman. Bergman, he'll run into traffic. Voth is right on him. Bergman centers. Clark couldn't get a shot away as he tries to pick up his stick. Or his blade came off. Trying to see what it is. It is a stick. He finally picked it up now. And Johnson found on that pass, and Jelker broke it up, got it to Clark. As that puck comes all the way down the ice, Van Dynes works it out. And here comes Johnson. He'll play it across as he walks into the zone. Neufeld walks in, fires, and a save made there by Jack Martin on that opportunity. 12:48 remaining in the second. I'm your host, Bentley Brown, with my cameraman, Josh Keck. It's a 4-1 for Garry. Twins lead. The Twisters have recently got back into this one and tried to make it somewhat respectable as they're finally getting on the board there. Minetti, his stick explodes on the shot, and here's the opportunity going the other way for Cohen Thomas. He gets tied up and draws a penalty, and we're going to see if they're going to give him a penalty shot. The ref signals penalty shot. We got a penalty shot coming your way. So Cohen Thomas has an opportunity now here to split this Twins lead in half. As the referee said, he didn't get much of a shot away or a decent scoring opportunity. So here comes Cohen Thomas. Explaining to the goalie how it works, same as like a shootout. Can't leave your crease until he gets the puck. And meanwhile, moves in right there, shot scores! And the Twisters on the penalty shot. Cohen Thomas has split the Twins' lead in half. And here's a look at the replay. Picks up the puck, skates in, goes a little bit to the left, back to the right, walks in. Goaltender comes out, he goes 5-0, finds the back of the net. So the number 12, Cohen Thomas, with the goal for the Twisters. We got now 4-2 game, 12:39 on the clock, and something the Twisters have struggled in the shootout. While Cohen Thomas, he's showing that he can be an asset there, and if they're ever going to have another shootout this year, it will be tonight as Gibson works his way ahead forward. Firing through traffic just wide, there's another shot, and Balshaw looking for the hat trick, denied on that one by Martin. And Sutherland gets knocked off the puck. Gibson picks it up. Gibson leaves it back to Gurskinski. Gurskinski tries to center that one. Again, as we talked about, chasing Bateman in points. Bateman has 2 tonight already, and they score. And the Twins right back to a 3-goal lead. And finding the back of the net this time, his 3rd point of the night. 2nd goal, it's Ethan Gibson with the goal. And the assist on that going to Balshaw. His 3rd point of the night. And Sean Neufeld will pick up his first on the 2nd assist. Off the job. Twister's trying to get it out. Carroll's plays it across. And it comes all the way down the ice. Van Dynes, he'll play it back. Van Dynes working with it. Into the slot, quick shot there, rebound. And the Twisters couldn't find the back of the net as Collette getting in with the physical activity. He hit the initial shot. And the other Twister down there trying to see his number. And it looked like Kalen Russell. I don't know if he pinched all the way down there though. Trying to find the number there. Oh no, it'll be the 20 who skates into the draw. Colton Weeb, one of the Twisters APs, getting out there. And again, showing his grit. As here's a chance, short-handed going in, and that's off the post. There's an opportunity. And that there was Gilberto hitting the post. As the starting lineup is out there for the Twins. Off the stick of Livingston. Him and Johnson out there on D. Meanwhile, walking in, there's a quick shot by Max Collette and held on for a whistle at 11-10. And here's a look at Gilberto going the other way here. As he splits the D and chases down that puck, beats the goaltender, can't beat the iron on that one as he rings it off the post. Shots knotted up at 23 apiece here as we near the midway mark of the hockey game. Brett Bergman sitting and looking down on that one. He loses that draw off to Matthews. Holding the zone is Wood trying to, and Canoe sets him down. Passing it across now here to Bergman, and he'll work it up to Wood off his stick and right to Clark. And Twins get it right out of there. Jalkar, he'll play it across. Canoe pressing now here for the Twins as making his way through traffic and walking in is Russell. He'll play that all the way around to Bergman. And the hand pass waved off by the referee. And Wood taking a little bit of a run back at Canoe after he got his hands a little bit high earlier on at the start of the shift, jamming at it down low. And Jack Martin holds on for a whistle at 10:22. And we'll see if Wood and Canoes will spill over onto their next shift. Doesn't look like it will, as nothing expires after the whistle, as they're jawing at it behind the play before. Neufeld walks in on the draw and tangles man up. Puck comes into the linesman's skates, and he's got to be careful there, trying not to get hit with the stick. And Martin will hold that onto that, bring another whistle here. And off the draw, Twisters just wait with the defensive zone, and try and get it out off the stick of Voth, and now picked up. And Carroll's, he'll brush off. And then that'll get deflected out of play there as he was pressured by Coakley. And off the stick and out of play by Matthews. Sean Neufeld. They'll play it back. Quick shot through traffic. Way loose. Play it back now, and Joliker. He'll center. Still looking at. Loose puck picked up now here by Headland. Headland dodges a hip check and then gets knocked down by Cooper Penner, and he'll take a couple of friendly shots there from Sean Neufeld as the rest of his Twisters forwards come out there to confront him. And we enter the back half in a high-scoring affair in this one, 5-2 in favor of the Twins. As we talked about, Jack Martin having a hard test here in his first MMJHL game, playing the Twins, who are a high-scoring team as they average 4 goals a game. But meanwhile, they give up almost 4 goals, 3.89 goals a game. And that's how this has played out so far. As again, making another great save is Martin on that opportunity. Meanwhile, we look at the Twisters. Their goals for per game comes in third in the league, 3.95. Their goals against has, again, their defense not helping too many times out. Also with Martin in this one. Comes in at 2.91, which is second in the league on goals against, and you're not going to see that one here. As if the Twisters want to win, they'll have to find other ways. And here's Bergman on a little bit of a shorthand, a little bit of a breakaway there, going the other way on that rush. Had some space and time, couldn't set much up on the backhand there, and fired it wide. And that'll get played all the way around behind the net. And the Twins play it around again, behind and to the far side, around the net. That gets broken up. Joliker, he'll pass that along. Thomas, shot scores his second of the game. Colin Thomas from Joliker, and the 2 points scores in this one, the 2 goal scorers in this one gang together on that one. And here's a look at the replay as it's now 5-3. And Joliker intercepts the pass, plays it on to Colin Thomas, and puts a nice goal there, top shelf. So Colin Thomas, his second goal of the game. And Joliker, his second assist of the game. Or his second point of the game. He's got a goal and assist. Correction on that. And Colin Thomas showing he can not even only score but play the body, as you can see coming out of the whistle here. Off the draw. Makes a nice play down here in the corner. And knocking his man down there to the ground. That was the 14 of Hunter Livingstone that he got the better of on that play. And Carroll's back to Wood. Wood can't hold the line and just spins off his man and throws it in. Garry, he'll pick it up and get played back now to Livingstone. He'll turn it over, but makes a nice play to bat it out. And Garry, he had to go there. So that's Calphone. Had a chance there. The opportunity going the other way. And Gilberto bounces off the hit. Still working with it. Now a turnover. And here's the opportunity again for Colin Thomas. Oh, almost his third point there as Collette just couldn't deflect it into the net. Still working at that loose puck. Picked up by Collette. Loose puck picked up now and controlled by Sloan Tremblay, the captain of the Twins, and trying to work it to Gilbertson. Twisters defense breaks it up, and Van Dynes plays it ahead forward. Good roadblock there at the line by Livingstone, and Colton Weeb couldn't get past him. Meanwhile, Wood, he'll work that just out of harm's way, and Colton Weeb fighting at it with Tremblay. He'll be able to fight him off, and Puck comes all the way down the ice. Van Dynes gives chase out. Races the icing, puts it dangerously in front. No one's home. And Kyle Van Dynes, he'll make a nice move to get past Canoe and play it in as Kane Flown looking down at him. Now Van Dynes battling at it with Manetti. Puck picked up now here. Kane Flown walking in. Firing through traffic, that won't go. Canoe picks it up. Canoe, his shot doesn't quite get through traffic either. Garry and Canoe found on the one-timer opportunity. Here come the Twisters going the other way. Colton Weeb, he'll walk in and just play it down before going for a change. Meanwhile, Jacob Carroll's and Penner staying out there. As the back pairing, the last line defense for the Twisters. Circling around and out of harm's way as Canoe plays that ahead forward from Johnson. And Canoe deflects that in, delayed offside. Twins got to leave it. And long stretch pass, a little bit off the mark for the Twisters, and icing again, waved off as they're letting them play. And again, as they'll just sauce it back like a game of tennis here, going end to end. That's something Martin Brodeur would have done when he played early on in the NHL. Now working with the Jolliker. He'll play it across to Clark. And Clark through traffic again, just wide the net of the Twisters. Working with it. Now across is a shot again by the Twisters off the glass, a little bit wide, and takes a Twins bounce as they try and play it out, but held in the zone now, and Jolliker gets it via their captain Jacob Carrolls, and Jolliker kicks it ahead. Picked up now here and going the other way by the 16 here of Jace Matthews, and Twisters now trying to split the D, and going the other way is Cohen Thomas, and he's had himself a night here for the Twisters. Playing physical, and he also has 2 goals along with that. And Voth, he walks in. Back to Sean Neufeld, and centers a little bit off there, and Cohen Thomas couldn't reach that one. Xander Carroll, though, has his back and picks it up. He'll work it to Orchard. And glove down here by the Twins to Voth. And nice play there by Kellen Garry to keep it in the zone. Coakley, he'll play it down low to Sean Neufeld. He'll get tied up. And again, glove down by Coakley as Russell tried to clear it out, and holding on for a whistle is Jack Martin. We'll take a look here at the replay of some of the opportunities. It looks like here for the Twins, and that was that one-timer there that Canoe just missed. 4:20 on the clock. Second period shots, 11 for the Pembina Valley Twisters. That is a quick shot just wide of the net. 10 for the Twins. As Penner plays it all the way in behind the net. And there's another quick opportunity. The goaltender just got enough of that. 5 goals already in this frame alone, as it's been plentiful. And now here's the opportunity going the other way. Walking in all alone, Gibson. Denied, rebound by Gibson is denied. Sorry, I don't know who had the initial chance there for the Twins. And there's another quick shot for them. And this time, Martin holding on. And that is his save of his... That is the best save of his short MMJHL career so far. And here's a look at the breakaway here. And I can't exactly see the number. It looks like it was Balshaw who had the opportunity, and Gibson also had the opportunity there on the second shot on the follow-up. And he too gets denied by the rookie netminder in his first game. Working with it, and Coakley just plays it in. And Balshaw gets held out of the play, and Bergman, though, he'll work it all the way out, and Twisters captain's going to ice it down all the way as Carroll's shot gets cleared. 3:20 on the clock, and the Twins going to change it up here as Nick Gilberto's line comes out there, and Tremblay. So they got the #1 line out there against a tired Twisters checking line, as the Twisters checking line, they get it out now here. And Bergman walks in. And Gilberto now, here's the opportunity going the other way for California. Plays it to Tremblay, and he gets knocked off. Then the Twisters took a penalty, but wanted to save them a goal. And I think that would be a good call there by the Twisters. Get some more opportunity here on the penalty kill that hasn't hurt you so much. And look at the replay. It looked like Tremblay had a pretty close opportunity there. Give your goaltender a little bit of a rest. Just, he doesn't have to take another shot from point blank there from Tremblay this time. As the Twins captain came firing in with speed, and the #1 power play unit out there. 0 for 2 on the night. On the power play are the Twins. And a little bit of a tie up there to start it off on the near side boards. Johnson Hill working along the line to Salmonetti, who hasn't got a point tonight, and he has 26 points on the year, leading his team in defensive scoring. Tremblay set in for the draw, and he'll get that out of the zone. And that was Clark on the slash. So that's the second time in the sin bin tonight as Johnson walks over, and picking that one up is Gorskinski. We talked about him in his race with Bateman in scoring, and he's talked about a couple of Twisters. The 2 Twisters scoring leaders that he's seen are not in tonight's game. And Johnson, he's out to hold the line with the skate. There's a quick shot, and Martin with the save. 2:02 on the clock here. And it's been their best opportunity. Their only shot that they've gotten net on this power play. And well, 71 seconds remaining on the penalty to the 17 of Cody Clark. Off the draw. Blashaw with the puck. He'll play it across and get it back. Quick shot. Save made on that opportunity from down low. And holding on for a whistle on the chance there from Caligani. And I can't see who got the other whack at there for the Twins. But Kane Flown definitely had an opportunity, and he finds himself here with the puck. Flown, he'll leave it back. Balshaw to Kane Flown. To Balshaw. Back to Kane Flown. Shot through traffic, rebound. And diving on it, it's still loose. And now a whistle as Clark bangs the glass of the penalty box. Happy about his goaltender making the saves he needed to. And here's a look at the replay. Those opportunities as the clock continues to tick down. 38 seconds on the power play, a minute 29 on the clock. And there, those saves there by that rookie goaltender for the Twisters, getting plenty of good looks in this one and really getting himself up to pace of play here in the MMJHL. Twins now out from their defensive zone, and a missed play there as this Gorskinski hit the rear of his skate and went all the way into their own zone, where they're watched behind the net by Colton Weeb. As Colton Weeb now gives chase as the puck finds himself behind the play. Now he almost found himself in front as again an air pass there. Sam Minetti though outreaches, races him to that puck as time expires on the Clark penalty. 5 shots on the man advantage, and Martin had the answer on all of them, all high scoring opportunities. Twins walking in. Now back to Johnson. Shot through traffic, and Martin holds on again for the whistle at 36.7 seconds. Shot totals are 25-35 in favor of the Twins, who are leading the Twisters 5-3. Tremblay, he'll win the draw back to Johnson. Johnson plays it down low, still fighting for that puck. To Johnson, shot through traffic, and Martin holds on again for a whistle. 27.2 on the clock. And what has been an exciting period. Breakaway opportunities, penalty shot, goals, and plenty plentiful of scoring in this one. Johnson again off the draw and plentiful of scoring as we had 5 goals in this frame alone. Seeing if we can get more as Johnson looks, plays it just wide. And the long stretch pass now here for the Twisters, working it. Carroll's couldn't get a decent shot. Waited for it to go on the clock. Plays it back to the point, and that's going to do it for the Horn as Korskinski scoops up the puck. Shots here. It's 5-3 Twins after 40. And the shots for the period, 11 for the Fort Garrett, 11 shots, for the Pembina Valley Twisters in the period for a total of 25 through 40. Meanwhile, 19 shots for a total of 36 for the Twins. Your goal scorers in the period, Lucas Jolicoeur and Cohen Thomas, Cohen Thomas had 2 for the Twisters. And we'll go through the whole scoring recap here for you in a bit, and then look at the out of town scoreboard. So 5 goals scored here in the period. And just getting here your times for him. Scoring started off in the second period, a minute 28 in. And David Balshaw found the back of the net, his second of the game, 20th of the year. Francesco Caligari on the assist along with Dean Korskinski. Lucas Jolicoeur got his third of the year from Brett Bergman 20 seconds after that opening second frame goal by David Balshaw. Cohen Thomas got the penalty shot goal, 7:24 into the frame. Then Ethan Gibson restored the 3-goal lead for the Twins, his 18th of the year, and that was also Thomas's 4th. And Ethan Gibson got his 18th of the year from David Balshaw and Dean Korskinski at 8:02. And then just past the midway mark, Cohen Thomas got his second of the game, his 5th of the year from Lucas Jolicoeur at 11:21. And that is your scoring in this one. A quick look here at the scores around the league. And we'll look at the standings here along with that one. And we have a final from Seven Oaks. And it was the St. Boniface Reals winning by a score of 1-0. So there will not be a 3-way tiebreaker for that 6th place. And that wraps it up. It's also a big 2 points for the Reals, giving them 52 points. And congratulations to the St. Boniface Reals as they will finish this year in 3rd place with the tiebreaker over the Victorias. So they get the big road win out in St. James. The Express has tried to make a late comeback. They also find themselves there with the same score here, 5-3 in favor, though, of the home team, the St. James Canucks. And the Express are having that opportunity now to pass the Raiders and to move up into 7th place. If not, it looks like it could be... Sorry about that. If not, it looks like that will be a rematch heading into the 1-8 game. Meanwhile, we go out there, to St. Vital. Sorry about the delay there. Where we got 4 minutes remaining in the 3rd period. And the Charleswood Hawks are up on the Junior Victorias 5-3 in that one. And the Hawks trying to sneak past the Victorias and get home advantage. As it looks like at this rate, those two teams will play each other in the first round. It's just a matter of home advantage. And the Hawks with the road win, if they hold on with 4 to go, they will have that home advantage, which will be key for them in the playoffs and is key for most teams in the playoffs. And meanwhile, after 40 out in Stonewall, the Jets have built up on their lead, getting one more and allowing them to be doubling up the Royal Knights 4-2. As those two teams enjoy their time down there. And I'll double check this, but I'm pretty sure from my knowledge that the Jets are officially out of the playoffs. I know they're not eliminated on the screen that you're looking at, but the Railers Express have beat them in the regular season best-of-5 series, and that should give them that 8th place, at least. And with that, I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck, signing off, and we'll see you here in about 5 minutes for the next period of play. I'm your host, Billy Brownlow, with my cameraman, Josh Keck. And like I said, we have some updates around the league, as we talked about. And the Reals finished off strong on the road, winning their last 2 games to finish in 3rd place, beating the Raiders, who it looks like the Twisters will face if the Express, unless the Express have a miracle 3-goal comeback with 1:50 remaining in regulation. And it'll be St. James and Transcona facing each other. And for the Twins fans out here and watching this one in attendance, depending on how this one goes, that looks like it will all but surely, or even how it goes now, that all but surely mean this Twins team would go on and face the Reals in the first round. To start it off, Twisters, they turn that one over. Sam Benet picks it off. And here's a quick opportunity to expand on their lead. Jumping out, says Sean Neufeld plays it just wide of the net. Now back and working around. There's a quick shot through traffic. Then that won't get all the way through there for the Twins. And the Twins now trying to set it up in the offensive zone. Bouncing puck. The Twisters finally break it up and are able to get it out of there and send it down the ice. Good race there by Xander Kills. Tries to cut the pass there and deflect one in tight and on net. As Carroll's tags on the offside and goes to pressure Sam Benetti, who works it up to Cochlear. Puck now off the stick of Cochlear. Penner works it ahead the other way. And now it's Van Dynes. He'll work it ahead. on the far side. Walking in, firing through traffic, and that won't go for the Twisters. And Bashaw, he'll take the puck in the back and work it ahead forward. He's had himself a night, 2 goals and assists in this one. And Alex Van Dynes works it dangerously beside his net, or Kyle Van Dynes before working it to Alex Van Dynes. Now back to Kyle Van Dynes. And Kyle Van Dynes works it now to Alex Van Dynes again. And the Van Dynes will just keep the puck to themselves. As now Max Collette gets his stick on that. And Kyle Van Dynes to Alex Van Dynes, deflected just wide of the net. Max Collette with the puck. Working. To Collette to Van Dynes. Oh, and sorry, that was Weeb just off on the shot there. Colton Weeb. Meanwhile, going that way, Ethan Gibson walks in, back and forehand. Vanny finds the back of the net. Ethan Gibson scores, and that's his 3rd goal of the game. A 4-point night. No hats out there, though, for him to get. They got to throw it pretty high to get it over the netting. And it's pretty much impossible. And there's a look at the replay of the goal. And an unassisted goal. Time of the goal is 1:56. His 3rd of the game for Ethan Gibson as Headley plays that along, and loose puck. Twisters, they pick that up. Jalker walks in and just rolls off his stick. Still working and fighting for it. Clark makes a nice play there. And Headley, he'll play that up to Garry, and big hit there at the one. Now working with it. Clark, he'll get it out of the zone, and he'll scoop it right back up. Clark now, he'll work ahead forward with the puck, and he'll just clear it all the way in. Voth working behind the net, and he'll send that out. Walking in comes Neufeld, and Neufeld back and forward, and that won't go. And Bergman, he'll play that out. That puck comes all the way down the ice. Picked up by Jacob Carrolls. And Carrolls, long stretch pass, that won't go for him. Working it to Xander Carrolls. Carrolls plays it out. Colin Thomas fighting for the puck along with Xander Carrolls. And here going the other way is an opportunity. And that gets fired high and wide. Saint-Manet picks up the rebound though over center ice and circles back. As a quick 4 is gone here in the final frame. Saint-Manet still through traffic. Orchard plays it back. And Orchard cross ice passing. A big collision there with Saint-Manet, and that gets played into Colin Thomas. Near his way as getting it out of the zone there is the Twins. Was Cockley. Meanwhile, Van Dynes plays it to Paulette. Quick shot and save. Made the rebound for Riley Gertson, and nothing going for him. As he gets some playing time on a different line as the rest of his line. The seniors there having a break and the day off. Resting for playoffs, which all starts Friday. Right here, we don't have a time exactly for you yet on that game. Whether it be 7 or 8 o'clock. And we'll get you that when we'll give you that notice when we have it, as Penner chases after that puck. Twins break it off. There's a quick play. Tremblay just put it wide of the net, trying to deflect that in. On net was Gilberto, and Gilberto gets knocked off the puck. Still fighting within another shot in on net, and holding on for the whistles, Jack Martin. 3 shots for the period. 3 shots this period for the Pembina Valley Twisters. And 3 apiece also for the Twins. Twins have expanded their scoring. It's now 6-3 in this one as they double up the Twisters. And Jacob Carroll's, he'll work that out. Loose puck now. Korskinski to Balshaw. Balshaw will play it in. Behind the net, Jacob Carroll's, he'll pick it up. Long stretch pass gets picked off. Korskinski walking in, firing, and he roofed that one. Rebound. Picked up now here by the Twisters. Van Dynes walks in. He fans on that opportunity though. Still looking there for that loose puck. And it gets cleared all the way out. Kyle Van Dynes, he'll play that across. And Cody Clark picks up the puck and he works his way ahead forward. Clark, he'll circle back. And that gets cleared all the way down the ice. A couple of guys bumping off each other. Clark, and in front of the Twisters, they play that out. A play, and we got some couple finals for you around the MMJHL. It was the Charleswood Hawks winning 5-3 and out in St. Vital. And the Canucks have a 6-3 win over the Express. And with that, we'll give you the update on the playoff bracket. It'll be the Canucks and the Express, the Twisters, will host the Seven Oaks Junior Hockey Club. It'll be the Reals and Twins. And we got the Hawks hosting the Victorias. That all starts on Friday, give or take. I don't think there'll be a game scheduled for Thursday. Still jamming at that loose puck down low. Orchard brings it back. And Russell now behind his net. Long stretch pass. He gets it to Orchard. And Friesen plays it in all the way behind the net. And Orchard sends that all the way out and down the ice. Cohen Thomas, he's got 2 points tonight. Good rush. And still has the puck on his stick. So he'll work it back to Van Dyne. Shot through traffic, rebound, and the Twisters put that just wide. They had the goalie way out of position, but they couldn't get past Pauls. Meanwhile, Van Dyne brushes off of Friesen's hit and sends the puck down the ice. Behind the net now, holding on. 12:30 on the clock. And a long stretch pass off a couple of sticks. And still working out is Jacob Carroll's. Now to Gertzen. Gertzen plays that along. To Paulette. Fires in on net and Pauls holds on for a whistle. Off the draw to Paulette. Still looking at it. And now here, Balshaw. He'll play it along. Walking in. Around behind the net. Balshaw back to Livingstone. Livingstone and his shot hits Penner. And Gertzen gets it all the way out. For Korskinski. Korskinski going through traffic. And try to tap it in tight. Puck stays loose. And Livingstone again plays it behind. Korskinski giving chase. Picked up now here by Riley Gertzen. He pushes that ahead forward. Gertzen chasing after. He has Paulette with him. And Gertzen looping around. Paulette can't get it. And that's going to work its way all the way to Livingstone. He gets his stick lifted though. Nice play there by the Carmen native of Riley Gertzen, and now fighting with it, getting it to Gertzen, and he just couldn't get it there to Sutherland as the two Carmen boys working at it in front. Now back around the point. There's a shot through traffic. And away loose. And now Pauls holds on for a whistle. And then they come in here, set for the draw. Working with it. Cross to Van Dynes and back. There's a shot through traffic, and that won't go. Still jamming at it. And the Twins play it around and back. And that rolls around. And Wood goes to give chase. Still looking at it. Long stretch pass. Colette plays it up. And the Twins work it through traffic. Lee plays it to Colette. Garry plays it ahead forward. And that puck comes all the way out. And we got a penalty coming here. So we got the Twisters here with the power play. And the Twisters get their first power play here. Right at the middle mark in the flame as Voth goes to the box for the 2-minute minor. Still fighting at it. Looking for that puck. Gertzen. Bouncing puck to Van Dynes. That's gloved down. Bergman works it to Van Dynes. Still fighting for it. And Van Dynes just plays it in and around behind the net. Twins now. They scoop out that puck. There's a shot through traffic and the rebound is held on for a whistle. So then Voth was caught on the hook. That was a penalty. And the Twisters. #1 power play in the league. Trying to get something good here going for the playoffs. And continue on that with those stats. 27.3% is where it's sat at for quite some time. It actually moved up. It was 27.0 on the dot. Penalty kills 4th in the league for the Twins. 83.7. As we talked about those playoff games earlier, they will all, for this series, start on Friday as Penner walks in and fires it around. Behind the net, Livingstone giving chase. Doesn't even quite get it out. Joliker. And he'll work that ahead forward. And that comes all the way down the ice. Russell. He'll play that ahead. And walking in now here. Joliker. He waits. Back to Russell. Russell on the give and go. Shot through traffic, and that's just kicked wide. And they're a little bit off there on the pass. Jamming at it, still couldn't get a shot away. And that puck skates all the way down the ice. And with only 12 seconds to go here in the man advantage for the Twisters, they don't have a shot on net yet on the man advantage. And Russell, he'll walk in and play that wide, and we're back to even strength here and nothing going on the Twisters power play. Not even a single shot as Canoe walks in, fires, scores. Okay. And we got a 7-3 game with the 41st shot for the Twins. It's Canoe finding the back of the net. And Friesen on the assist. So Dominic Canoe with the goal. The assist going to Noah Friesen. And to Jace Matthews. I'm pretty sure I got double check on that one. And there's a shot just wide by Friesen. Canoe giving chase. And Jacob Carroll still get it out. Kicked in. Nice play there by Garry. And Manet controls in the defensive zone. Walking in, plays it across to Friesen, and his shot flutters just wide of the net, and the goaltender freezes it for a whistle at 7:14. They actually counted that as a shot, even though it wasn't on net. Shots this period, 7 for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Correction, 6 for the Pembina Valley Twisters. About shots, I can't count. The Twisters have 8 shots this period as that puck gets iced all the way just enough. And 6 for the Twins. And off the draw, a quick shot. Just whizzes wide, and the Twisters send that all the way down. Glove down by Coakley. Picked up by Russell. Russell walks in. Looking, fires just over the net. So remove Jace Matthews from the assist on that last goal. Meanwhile, walking in and trying to do some damage to Sloan Tremblay. And that gets knocked out with a high stick by the Twisters, played by the Twins, and that takes it out as Tremblay tries to get some more. Push shot, they score! And take it off the bottle. On that one, he popped that bottle right off the net. And finding the back of the net is second of the game. Tazo, California. And here's a quick look at the replay as you can see him pop the bottle as Johnson works it right to him and fires that right off of the goaltender's bottle and pops it off the net. So Ethan Johnson picks up his first point of the night. Meanwhile, the Twisters going the other way, walking in, and Canoe gets that out of there. Penner scoops it up. Jacob Carroll gets it out there. Working with it. Still jamming at it. And the Twins just clear it down the ice, and Friesen again outraces the icing. As that puck gets played into the feet there. Still jamming at it. Carroll's now with it. 5.5 to go in regulation. And that gets cleared all the way down the ice. And the Twisters go for a change. Still working with it now. It's Manetti walking in. And that comes off his stick. Trying to get to Paulette. 5 to go in regulation. Paulette walks in. He'll lead it back for Sutherland. Fires just wide of the net. And the net comes off the zone. Twisters aren't going to argue that. It was knocked off by the Twins. Twins had possession in their own zone, though, and didn't get it out. Shaw plays it the other way. Working with it now, and the Twisters, they get it out. Shaw plays that along, and now down the ice. Twisters get it out of there, and Calgary plays it across, and that's going to get picked off by Xander Carroll. Xander Carroll walks in, and save made on his opportunity. Excuse me. And as we look at this one here for the Twisters, and they have to know that they played these final 4 games, as they sure do, they know, with a playoff spot already for them, locked up in second place, and they just got to put that behind them and really get ready to play on Friday and end this streak and get the momentum, and hope that this momentum doesn't kill it down, and they can and that they can just say this is how they ended the season off and they're ready for the new season and the new campaign, which is how it is, and they'll treat it like that. Come Friday, as walking is Van Dyne's trying to find the back of the net, and that flubbers off the glove of the goaltender to Carroll's and just wide of the net. As Carroll's now, he'll scoop up that puck, and he'll play it ahead forward. And batted down now here, picked up by Clark. Clark now working with it. And that puck comes all the way down the ice. Still jamming as the Twisters. Clark looking, there's a shot on net, kick to the side by Pauls. Penner, he'll play that one into the zone, and Johnson will pick it up, and he'll work that one into the hands there of Garry, who gets worked behind the net, and now skates out from behind comes Neufeld, and he'll play it up, and Kyle Van Dynes plays that right back in. Twisters working in tight down low. Lodger with the puck, and Jelliker trying to do something with it. Still fighting with it. Here comes Hedlund, and they got called on the penalty. So we got a hooking coming up, and Bergman goes to the box. Power play number 4 of the night. Twins haven't done much with it. And off the draw. Minute 55 on the penalty. We got 2:15 to go in regulation, as Friesen works it around. Still jamming at it. And he'll work it. There's a quick shot through traffic, and the Twisters are able to clear it all the way down the ice. Picked up on the near side by Manetti. Manetti works it ahead forward. And walking in, Canoe. He'll work it to Matthews. Johnson plays it across. A minute 25 on the clock. Now down low. Across to Canoe, and he's a little bit off. A shot by Johnson, and he pops the bottle again. A power play goal with a minute 47. There's a replay, and with that we'll talk about how this Twins team looks at going ahead forward into the playoffs, as they play St. Boniface, and they'll be going in on a 3-game win streak that started with a win at home against St. Boniface. They've got the better of them the last 3 games that they have played each other, and they're trying to ride that winning streak that they have of the last 3 games and their last 3 games against the Reals into the playoffs, and hopefully they'll help them with the momentum they need as the Twisters look forward to playing Seven Oaks, as Penner plays that across with a minute to go. 1 for 4 is, it probably won't be much here as they get ready here for the horn to sound. And there's a quick shot wide of the net, and that will do it, as there's the horn. And the Twins take it by a score of 9-3. And the Twisters will get ready here for the playoffs, and that will end the regular season here for the Pembina Valley Twisters, as they will be here against Seven Oaks. They do not have a time yet, but it's Friday night here against Seven Oaks. And we got an update there on that last goal. We'll get you that there here, and our 3 stars, and a quick review at the playoffs. And Ethan Johnston got this second point of the night. He found the back of the net. And Dominic Canoe got the assist, his second point of the night. And Francisco Calgani got his second point of the night, second assist. And with that, we head to our 3 stars in tonight's game. Starting it off from the Pembina Valley Twister, starting it off, your 3rd star on the night. He had a couple of scoring opportunities in this one that he made the most of. Along with that, he had a good physical game, had a nice couple of hits. From the Pembina Valley Twisters, from your Pembina Valley Twisters, number 12, Colin Thomas. And your 2nd star of the night in today's hockey game, from the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins, he ended off the night with 2 goals and assists. From the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins, number 6, David Balshaw. Your 1st star in tonight's game. He ended off with 3 goals and assists, earning him the 1st star. From the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins, number 8, Ethan Gibson. And with that, we'll take a quick look here at the standings and how these teams look at playoff time. So we got to make a little bit of a adjustment here. You got to flip the Hawks and the Vicks around, and that will be the 4 versus 5 series. And yes, it'll be the Canucks hosting the Railer Express. The Pembina Valley Twisters here will try and bounce back as they had a 4-game losing streak going on to take on the Seven Oaks Raiders. And that will start here on Friday. We'll be live with you through that series. And what has been a high-scoring affair with the Twisters getting the better of the Raiders on the last 5 of that after losing on the last 4 games in the regular season after losing the first game in overtime out in Seven Oaks. We got the St. Boniface Reals playing the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins, as we touched on that game a little bit a couple minutes ago, with the Twins coming in there riding their 3-game win streak and being winners of their last 3 in a row against the Reals, including their playoff clinching win that came against the Reals. And we got the Victorias trying to bounce back after having the home upset to the Hawks. They'll have to go now into Charleswood for the first 2 games of the series and try and battle back battle that one on the road, which should be a good series in between the 4th and 5 teams. And the Stonewall Jets and the River East Royal Knights, they end the season just outside of the playoff spot there for the Jets. And what has been a good MMJHL season, it is all but over now, as we got the best campaign coming your way. It's playoff hockey that will start on Friday. And if you're still wanting to watch hockey, that Royal Knights and Stonewall game has definitely been a fun game for those 2 clubs to watch as they finish their season off in a shootout game. And that current game is 4-4 in shootout. With that, I'm your host, Bentley Brownlaw, with my cameraman, Josh Keck. And we'll see you here Friday night. We'll get you that time of the game as soon as we can for the Seven Oaks, for the Seven Oaks Raiders Junior Hockey Club, who come to town to start off the playoffs in the MMJHL hockey. And we got good, exciting playoff hockey coming your way here on Friday. Signing off for now. I'll see you later. Bentley Brent, with my cameraman, Josh Keck.